Here with a book review on A Tribute of Fire. This is a romantasy that has a games and trials feel to it. I feel like the romance tropes are a bit of a spoiler, so we're gonna skip those. Other than I will tell you this is like an insta-lust, insta-love type feel. Now, despite me using the term insta-lust, no real spice in this. You might consider it the mildest of spice, but I don't. And it is single POV. Our main character, Leah, is a princess in a land that was cursed by a goddess. And she finds a way to be purposely selected for a trial where two women from her land have to go race to a temple in enemy territory. She's been secretly training for this race, this trial, if you will, and she's hoping to succeed and then be able to break the curse on her land. The thing she doesn't account for is that her sister ends up being the other woman selected for this trial. And as they get ready to leave for this enemy territory, right, to begin the trial, Leah finds herself extremely attracted to a stranger named Jason. And it turns out he's actually a sailor, an enemy sailor, and he's there to escort her to the trial. I gave this 4 stars. This story felt unique to me, at least in terms of like world building elements. I will say I think this is laying the groundwork, for a lot more fantasy elements than what is in this current book. I feel like this mostly almost kind of felt dystopian in nature, except it is in a fictional place. But I just feel like we're going to more fantasy elements. In the meantime, this has got a lot of politics to it, a lot of found family feels to it, and then a romance plot. I will say I'm not itching to get to the second book. Like, this one ended on a cliff, and I'm not like immediately needing to pick up the second book. I think that is in part because I know the third book comes out in December, and I really don't want to read and get on another cliff and have to wait to December. I'm almost like in control of the cliffhanger right now, if you will. Now, this is on Kindle Unlimited so far, so if you're looking for a fantasy series that you can pick up with your subscription, this one might be for you. I will say I think it's longer than it probably needs to be. We know I don't like long books, and you may hate that about me. Tough at this point, but I feel like it was almost 600 pages. I ended up getting the audiobook to be able to flip back and forth to help it pace a little better. I feel like this would have taken me forever had I not gotten the audiobook. I think it laid a lot of good groundwork. I think this is a nice setup for a series, but it doesn't quite stand alone as like a book on its own, if that makes any kind of sense. So I am curious about where it goes, but I'm also not itching to pick up the second. So at some point, maybe this fall, we will read and continue on, if not December, when the third one comes out.